Hi, this is Alex from devstories.eu. Terraform Fundamentals, Episode 13 of 13. You have written your configuration, tested it locally, and deployed your resources. But executing infrastructure changes from a developer laptop is a bottleneck, not a strategy. Manual applies lead to conflicting states, unreviewed changes, and security risks. True automation runs securely in a pipeline, triggered automatically by version control. That brings us to enterprise workflows and CI/CD. When you transition from a solo operator to a team, the core write, plan, and apply workflow moves off your local machine entirely. Version control becomes the absolute source of truth. You stop running commands directly, and you start letting continuous integration pipelines orchestrate the state changes. Here is the key insight. The pipeline splits the traditional plan phase into two distinct concepts: speculative plans and concrete plans. Understanding the difference is crucial for pipeline design. Consider a developer who needs to increase the size of an Azure virtual machine. They update the instance size in the configuration, commit the code, and open a pull request. At this exact moment, the pipeline automatically triggers a speculative plan. A speculative plan simply shows what Terraform intends to do. It checks the proposed code against the remote state to calculate the delta, but it is strictly read-only. It cannot be applied under any circumstances. The pipeline takes the output of this speculative plan and posts it directly as a text comment on the pull request. When a senior engineer reviews the code, they don't just see the syntax change. They see the exact infrastructure impact. They know precisely which Azure resources will be modified, created, or destroyed before they grant approval. Once the pull request is approved and merged into the main branch, the pipeline triggers the second phase. It generates a concrete plan against that main branch. This is an executable plan file. Because the main branch is the trusted source of truth, the pipeline takes this concrete plan and immediately applies it. The live infrastructure is updated automatically by the robot, not the human. Running Terraform in automation opens the door to advanced enterprise controls. Policy as code using frameworks like Sentinel integrates directly into this pipeline. Sentinel evaluates the plan before the apply ever happens. If a developer accidentally requests a database instance that violates cost restrictions or compliance rules, the policy engine flags it and halts the pipeline immediately. This automated workflow is what enables a self-service infrastructure model. Platform engineers build and test reusable modules, while application developers simply submit a pull request requesting the resources they need. The pipeline plans the change, policy as code verifies the compliance, and a peer reviews the intent. The application team gets their infrastructure quickly, and the platform team enforces security without acting as a manual roadblock. This concludes our Foundation series. You now know how Terraform scales from a single local command to an automated enterprise engine. The best way to solidify this knowledge is to build something, read the official documentation, and experiment with these pipelines yourself. If you have ideas for future topics, visit devstories.eu. I would like to take a moment to thank you for listening. It helps us a lot. Have a great one.